In this video, I'm going to share 10 very simple daily strategies, things we could do to live a healthier life. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's New Year's time and a lot of people set a goal to live healthier. But it's really hard to keep the goal. It's really hard to it's easy to say we want to live healthy, but unless we have very specific strategies, specific ways in which to do it, it's not going to happen. So I came up with 10 ideas that would work for me. Now this video is specifically for super busy people. As you know, I am a school principal, and when I happen to be on vacation right now because it's between Christmas and New Year, but once I go back to work and once it gets like it's the normal daily life, oh my goodness, it's so extremely busy. I work very long hours and I have my family, so it's really hard to maintain a healthy lifestyle. But I have been able in the past to make resolutions related to health and keep them. And so that's why I'm qualified to talk to you about this now and give you some strategies for this year. 2 resolutions that I kept in the past, that I made and kept in the past, one of them was to use less butter in my cooking. In fact, most days if you come to my house, you're either going to find margarine or you're going to find oil. I have vegetable oil, peanut oil, olive oil, different kinds of oil. And then another thing that I did, a resolution, was alcohol consumption. I decided that if I'm going to drink any alcohol at all, it's only going to be red wine. So those were resolutions that I made and I kept. And so now I have some ideas for what I'm going to do in this coming year. And so I'm going to share 10 different ones with you. I'm thinking you might want to see if you could do like 3 of these or something, because it's too hard to do all 10. But you could do like 3 of them and see if it works for you. So the first one is to drink only 2 cups of coffee per day and 1 cup on the weekends and holidays. And here's why I'm saying this. I found myself drinking 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day, and although I need it and I'm not cutting coffee, I'm just not going to do it because to me it's just too important and it gives me that boost of energy that I need. I'm not cutting coffee, but I am going to limit it a little bit to only doing 2 cups during the day, like a work day, and then when I'm home, like when it's a holiday, when it's the weekend, I'm only going to do like 1 cup. The second one is to buy low-fat milk all year instead of whole milk. So I am going to still buy whole milk for my family, but for me, I'm just going to buy the low-fat milk. And I use milk mostly for my smoothies. I make some smoothies and that's what I use it for, but I think it's going to help me to try to be a little bit healthier and maintain my weight if I do that, if I buy the low fat instead of the whole milk. Third one is to eat red meat only once a month. There are times like when we go to the store and I buy red meat and we barbecue it, but it's been happening too often and I know it's not that good for me. So see, for like a busy person like me, that's a simple strategy, a simple goal to keep is to eat less red meat. And so I'm only gonna track myself to make sure I eat once a month. Next goal is every time I am reaching for like a carb-rich food, to only eat half. So instead of eating, like for example, if today for dinner, I know for a fact we have rice. If I'm gonna get half of my plate filled with rice, I'm gonna try to do only 3/4, or I'm gonna try to do only half. And then the rest of it, I'm gonna try to fill with more veggies. So this is one super simple thing. See, that's not gonna require much effort in my part. It's not like I'm doing something extra to add more time to my day that I don't have. It's just taking what I'm already doing and like changing it a little bit. So unfortunately, in none of my strategies are you really going to see heavy duty exercising anymore, because again, I'm not going to make a promise to myself, set a goal for myself that I know for a fact I'm not going to keep. It's just not going to happen. Like I said, being like a super busy person, having like my side businesses, and being a school principal, it's just really, really taxing on my time, and having my family on top of that, having the home. So that's why I'm only doing things that'll help change my lifestyle a little bit, that'll get me to still maintain my weight and of course be healthier. The next strategy is when going to restaurants, to basically drink only water, and not only restaurants but at home too, to drink all just water except like once a month. You can even say you want to drink something other than water once a week. It's fine too. You have to take some of these strategies I'm giving you, some of these action plans to live healthier, and like change them to fit for you, whatever works for you. The 8th strategy, to eat fried foods only once a week. So I don't make too many fried foods here at home, but I do buy when I do takeout, like fries. And so that's one thing I'm gonna have to limit. I'm only gonna get once a week, fried food once a week. Next strategy, I think physical health is like just as important as mental health, and relaxation has been kind of off my agenda this whole year, but I want to change that. So I'm going to try to do something that's relaxing and fun and enjoyable for me, something that's going to help me feel good about myself. So I'm going to go back to maybe doing nails and getting hair done and going just to walk in the mall and stuff, just to kind of get away a little bit. And then the next strategy, the 10th strategy, is to eat takeout foods and restaurant foods only like 3 times a week. So this is unfortunately a goal, a resolution that I've had in the past that I have not kept. And here's why. It's because when I'm driving home, I'm so tired and I'm so hungry that it's so easy to just drive through and get something for the family to go home. But I think this is making a big difference for me financially and health-wise. So I'm really going to cut that. I'm going to watch what I do. I changed it. I changed the resolution. I said take out foods 3 times a week instead of 2 times a week. So I'm hoping that by adjusting my previous goal from the past, it'll help a little bit. But these are like 10 strategies and ideas that I have for living healthy. They're things I'm going to use for myself. If you think any of them would work for you, use them. The big key though, like the takeaway, is it has to be tracked. So here's what I do. This is how I keep track of my goals to make sure that I'm meeting them. I use a planner. I take my planner and like once a month, I write down goal progress check. So then every month on that one particular day, usually on the 30th or the 31st, I go and see if I'm on track. For example, did I eat red meat only once that month, or did I eat it more often? If you'd like, if you have time, you can track weekly. It'll be even better to track on a weekly basis. And I have this goal progress tracker form that you could use. This one helps also. Like I personally, I don't use this form as much anymore. I used to, because I've gotten used to writing in my planner more. But you can use this form to write your goal, which is to live healthier this year. And then you could put the action plan. So like some of the ones you chose from the list that I had. And then you can say when you're going to track, like you say yes or no every time you meet a goal. In my videos, I usually share 1 to 2 fun facts, and my fun fact for this video is my book came out. I'm so excited. So it's kind of like a workbook, and my favorite is chapter 14 because it has specific ways to live a more organized, productive, and efficient life. So it's like a checklist that you can check off if you follow some of the things that it says in there to do. And that's all I have for today. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next video.